In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on January 22nd, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Cleveland Cavaliers versus Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets are set to face the Cleveland Cavaliers in what promises to be an exciting and highly anticipated matchup taking place at the Toyota Center. The Cavaliers come into this game boasting the best record in the NBA at 36-6, showcasing a remarkable combination of talent and confidence. They have won their last 2 games and 8 of their previous 10, further solidifying their dominance this season. On the other hand, the Rockets have been a surprise package, consistently exceeding expectations. They currently hold second place in the Western Conference standings, a testament to their impressive performance. Historically, Cleveland has had the upper hand, winning 3 of their last 4 meetings against Houston. However, after the teams split their games last season, it's clear that this encounter could go either way, making it an intriguing battle. In terms of roster availability, the Cavaliers continue to face challenges, with Isaac Okoro and Evan Mobley remaining sidelined due to injuries. Similarly, the Rockets are without Jabari Smith Jr., which will affect their lineup depth. Despite these setbacks, the Cavaliers have demonstrated their resilience, consistently performing at a high level even when missing key players. They enter this game on a high note after a commanding victory over the Suns on Monday. Meanwhile, the Rockets have also been riding a wave of momentum but faced a minor setback in their recent loss to the Pistons. Both teams bring energy and determination into this contest, which could make for an intense and closely fought game. The Cavaliers are widely regarded as the favorites in this matchup due to their incredible season-long performance. Cleveland's impressive record of 36 wins and 29 covers is bolstered by a cover percentage of 69%, a stat that places them second only to the Thunder in this category. Despite this, I'm leaning toward the Rockets, who have shown that they are no pushovers this season. With a 14-7 record at home, Houston has consistently proven that they can hold their own, particularly in front of their home crowd. As a young and ambitious team eager to cement their place as contenders, the Rockets approach games like this with something to prove. This motivation, combined with their solid 24-17-1 record against the spread, gives them a strong chance to make this a competitive game. So the Houston Rockets to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Both Cleveland and Houston feature bench units that contribute significant scoring, which not only enhances their overall depth but also leads to high-scoring games. This depth sets these teams apart from much of the league and ensures that both can maintain offensive pressure even when their starters rest. Adding to this, the stars on both sides are capable of scoring quickly and efficiently, particularly when facing defenses that are not elite. For example, Houston's defense is relatively average when it comes to guarding the three-point line, a weakness that Cleveland, one of the league's best three-point shooting teams, is well equipped to exploit. The pace of play is another factor that bodes well for a high-scoring game. The Cavaliers rank 6th in the NBA with a pace of 100.67, while the Rockets are not far behind at 18th, with a pace of 99.29. Both teams have been lighting up the scoreboard recently, with Cleveland averaging 121 points over their last 4 games and Houston putting up 120 points in their previous 5 outings. The over has hit in both of their meetings last season and in all but one of Houston's last 5 games, reflecting a consistent trend of high-scoring contests. With both teams boasting scoring depth and offensive momentum, this matchup has all the ingredients to be one of the most offensively productive games on Wednesday's slate. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Charlotte Hornets versus Memphis Grizzlies. The NBA season is nearing its midpoint for many teams, signaling a pivotal stretch of games. On Tuesday, January 22nd, the Charlotte Hornets, holding an 11-28 record, find themselves in an unusual upswing, having won 4 of their last 5 games, including an impressive 3-game winning streak. Meanwhile, the Memphis Grizzlies, boasting an impressive 28-15 overall record, currently occupy the 3rd spot in the highly competitive Western Conference. Memphis has also been performing well, winning 5 of their last 7 games leading up to this matchup. The Hornets have the luxury of a completely healthy roster with no players listed on their injury report, which is a significant advantage. On the other hand, the Grizzlies remain without Marcus Smart and Jake LaRavia. Despite this, the Hornets' recent 3-game win streak has reinvigorated their season, building substantial confidence following a gritty victory over the Mavericks on Monday. The Grizzlies, meanwhile, are experiencing a resurgence as injured players return to action, leading to immediate success and reaffirming their status as a rising contender. The Memphis Grizzlies are justifiably favored in this matchup, particularly given their dominant 16-5 straight-up record at home. Additionally, they have been reliable against the spread, with a 28-15 against the spread record this season. However, the Hornets appear to be hitting their stride, boasting as healthy a lineup as they've had all season. This newfound health has contributed to their recent success, with wins over the Suns, Bulls, and Mavericks during their last 5 games. Despite their lowly 11-win total, this iteration of the Hornets is markedly improved compared to the team that struggled a month ago. It's also worth noting that the Hornets have won the last 2 matchups against the Grizzlies. With such a substantial point spread, siding with the Hornets offers tremendous value, as the current line undervalues their recent performance. So the Charlotte Hornets to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Memphis games have leaned heavily toward higher scoring affairs, with the total going over in 26 of their 43 games this season, resulting in a 26-15-2 over record. Similarly, the over has hit in 6 of Memphis' last 10 games. Conversely, when the Hornets play on the road, the under has prevailed in 10 out of 19 games, as their opponents have often been able to control the tempo. However, this trend could be challenged in this matchup, given that Charlotte may struggle to keep up with Memphis' fast-paced and high-scoring style. The Grizzlies are the top-scoring team in the NBA, leveraging their offensive firepower to dictate games. The total has gone over in 4 of Memphis' last 5 games, as well as in all 5 of the most recent meetings between the Hornets and Grizzlies. Additionally, 6 of the last 7 games Charlotte has played on the road against Memphis have hit the over. The Grizzlies are currently leading the league in scoring and ranked 5th in offensive efficiency, boasting a robust 114.1 offensive efficiency rating. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Milwaukee Bucks versus New Orleans Pelicans. It's an interconference showdown featuring 2 teams striving to bolster their standings in their respective playoff races as the Milwaukee Bucks face off against the New Orleans Pelicans on Wednesday night in the Big Easy. Milwaukee enters this game riding high after securing a 123-109 victory over the Philadelphia 76ers on Sunday. The Bucks covered the spread as 13-point favorites in that contest. Meanwhile, the New Orleans Pelicans are coming off a 2-game home sweep of the Utah Jazz. Their most recent outing was a dramatic 123-119 overtime win on Monday night, though they failed to cover the line as 11-point favorites. Historically, in the all-time regular season series, the Pelicans hold a 28-19 edge over the Bucks. This includes a 107-100 home victory in their most recent meeting on March 28, 2024. The Bucks remain slightly undermanned with A.J. Green sidelined, while the Pelicans have ruled out Brandon Ingram for this contest. Additionally, Zion Williamson's availability remains questionable. While New Orleans may have gained a morale boost from their thrilling comeback victory against the Jazz, it's worth noting that defeating a struggling Jazz team doesn't carry the same weight as it might have in previous seasons. The Bucks, on the other hand, come into this matchup with significant momentum, bolstered by a healthy roster of key players. The Milwaukee Bucks have been the more consistent team over the course of this season. However, their performance on the road has been somewhat lackluster, as evidenced by their 8-10 straight-up record away from home, which includes several surprising losses. The Bucks are also navigating trade discussions involving Bradley Beal and potentially moving K.A. Tris Middleton, factors that could create a distraction within the team. Conversely, the New Orleans Pelicans appear to be peaking at the right time, boasting their healthiest lineup of the season and riding the wave of a 4-game winning streak. Zion Williamson's status remains critical when evaluating this matchup. Despite Milwaukee's strengths, New Orleans has been playing improved basketball lately, and the Bucks are just 5-8 against the spread in their last 13 games when favored by 5 or more points. So the New Orleans Pelicans to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Milwaukee heads into this game with a trend of high-scoring affairs, having hit the over in 6 consecutive games. During this stretch, the Bucks have averaged an impressive 120 points per game. They operate at a relatively fast pace, ranking 9th in the league with 99.4 possessions per game. On the other side, the Pelicans have also leaned toward higher-scoring contests recently. They've hit the over in 3 straight games and 5 of their last 6 overall, averaging 123 points per game in that span and scoring at least 119 points in each contest. New Orleans plays at a moderate tempo, ranking 16th in the league with 99 possessions per game. Both teams have been part of high-scoring matchups lately. The Bucks have played over the total in their last 6 games, while the Pelicans have done so in 4 of their last 5 contests. Milwaukee averages 114 points per game and operates at the 16th fastest pace in the league, averaging 102.5 possessions per contest. They face a Pelicans team that allows 117 points per game at home. Meanwhile, New Orleans averages 109 points per game and plays at the 12th fastest pace in the league, with 102.7 possessions per game. They'll be up against a Milwaukee defense surrendering 111 points per game on the road. Historically, these two teams have consistently surpassed the total, with the over hitting in 7 of their last 8 meetings. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.